Hey guys, Fanner here, and Kenny. And today we're doing a little something called Quiet Yaps. Basically, it's where Fanner and I yap about something, but we have to be quiet because the people in the house do not want to be disturbed. That sounds really ominous.
Oh yeah, it kinda does.
Anyway, today we're going to be yapping about our latest interest, Gorillaz. Now, Fanner, how long have you been in the Gorillaz fandom? About 3 days now. You finally got to me.
Yep, I finally got to you. And in about 8 days, it'll be my 1-month anniversary of being in the Gorillaz fandom.
So for this, we're going to have questions, but since we didn't make an announcement about this, we're just going to have our own questions.
Okay, so I have a question. Where did you first hear about Gorillaz?
My first impression of Gorillaz was actually from Annie because, well, she was a huge Gorillaz head back when she was younger. She would also constantly tease Ray about the songs because he really did not like hearing them over and over again. I didn't mind them, but I remember about 7 years after this one song came out, I think it's called Dare, we were playing Truth or Dare, and Ray chose Dare, and then she said, "Guys, it's Dare," and she just started singing "You got to press it on you." I don't know how the song goes fully yet.
You've got to press it on you.
Oh yeah, there we go.
You've just been thinking that's what you do. Yeah, that's how it goes.
My first impression of Gorillaz was from the Trolls movie.
Are we dead ass right now?
Yes.
It was. It was a few days after it came out. I was 8 or 9, and the Bergens came on and they started singing Clint Eastwood, and I was just oh, they're singing about how they are just very miserable. And then a year later, I hear the original version of the song, and I was not impressed. I was like, what is this shit? What is this? So basically, you started off not liking Gorillaz. I wasn't a professional hater of Gorillaz, but I was just nope, I tried this isn't for me. I mean, I've heard a few songs, not knowing they were Gorillaz songs. And then I also was reintroduced to it in my sophomore year, and I was just still not really my thing. And then I started listening to their music a little bit more about almost a month ago. I'm telling you, something inside me just clicked. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. And now I've just been listening to Gorillaz songs almost nonstop. And my whole TikTok For You page is just Gorillaz.
So you started off not liking it, and then now you just are obsessed with it.
Basically, yeah.
Nice, I love when that happens. Okay, next question. Who is your favorite Gorillaz character?
Probably 2D. Bro, that's such a basic bitch-ass answer. Okay, fine then, Jack Black.
Jack Black is not a Gorillaz character.
Oh, yes, he is. He coincides in the same universe as Gorillaz and the Powerpuff Girls.
Yo, what? What is this lore?
I don't know, man, but I'm invested. Who's your favorite character, Fanner?
I don't really know. Probably between Noodle and Russell.
Do you know who Paula Cracker is?
I've seen her design around. I really like it.
Bro, I love how we're talking about our favorites and none of us said Murdoch.
Well,
Oh, sorry. I mean Murda. That's wild. Most of Bro's actions are very questionable, but also at the same time, his backstory is really sad.
What happened to him? Well, I won't go into too much detail, but basically when he was 9 years old, the lunch lady at his school... Wait. Oh my Lance.
It's really sad.
Because I remember his nails, they were all painted white, but one was painted red or pink, and it represents 1 in every 5 children being essayed. As sad as it is, representation of that is very important because it happened to me when I was 14. Even if it was something as simple as a kiss, I didn't want it. I'm sorry. Kenny, we don't have to continue this if you don't want to. No, I'll ask the next question. Favorite Gorillaz song? Well, I've only listened to 3 so far, that being Dare, Clint Eastwood, and On Melancholy Hill. And I think out of all of them, I really like Dare because of how upbeat it is.
Oh yeah, Dare was my favorite starting out, but right now my favorite is Dirty Harry.
What does that one sound like? I need a gun to keep myself among the poor people are
burning in the sun.
The singing part is really catchy, but I'm really trying to remember the rap part by Booty Brown. It's just really...
Hold on, wait.
What? Booty Brown? Why is that his rap name? I don't know. I guess it's just the name that he liked.
Okay.
I have one final question. What would we look like as Gorillaz? Or what do you think we'd look like? Probably something like this. Wow. This is pretty sick. Why are we not British, though?
Okay, Fanner, if you're gonna ask why we're not British in Gorillaz style, then you need to ask Anna why we're not British in her show.
What?
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all for Quiet Yaps. We'll think of another topic, and we'll see what kind of questions you guys have for us. Is this just gonna be a podcast? No, it's just a fun yapping session that I might do every once in a while with you. Besides, who would watch a podcast with us?